Hey everybody, Dave here. Yeah, Saturday, right in between Good Friday and Easter. I did pick up some straight edges. If you're in the Midwest like I am, we have Menards, and they're 99 cents right now after the mail-in rebate, or $1.11. Nice, flexible straight edges for in the garage. So yeah, I picked up a couple of them for me out here, a couple for the wife in the house. But I've been making progress. Getting a little sore right now. I was out here for probably 4 hours this morning. I was out here yesterday most of the day. I actually had the day off from work. I've got some little plug welds kind of in the top of that. I cut the frame and kind of got it welded back together there. And I am a grinder, not a welder, but I did notch out the corners of this, and got a nice end cap going on the back of this here. Still a little more grinding to do. My welds actually don't look too awful in the corner, although that one looks like I missed the mark a little bit, but yeah, a little more grinding work and make another pass at it. It's fairly solid right now. I still have all my clamps on it, but I think I am gonna wire wheel these edges and stuff, and like fully weld that gap. The other day, I think I got it in video. I did get the Art Captain Cut 50, and I split the lower rail here to fit the 3-inch tube in there, and then I decided I don't need that much, so I just cut them pieces off. So I will go box in these areas here, tie it into the frame up farther, and cap off, and probably box in all the way up to this cross member right there. I'll do that on both sides. I did get my plates cut. I had to use the grinder with a cutoff wheel. I do have bolts ready in here, and I'm gonna weld these nuts. These are 3/4 inch bolts, but I'm gonna drill holes in them plates, weld the nuts on them, and then I'll have to build outriggers from the frame rail down to capture that plate. That's why I got 3-inch plate, and I just did 3-inch squares, although they may be a little crooked. I can see that both cuts were a little crooked, but for my purposes, it'll do the job. So we'll end up with one plate on each of those, the 4 corners to mount that. Yeah, I do have everything leveled off. I got the tires off. So again, I need to check the pinion angle there. And then I need to find a way to support this and kind of wheel it around to position it. The jack stands are not going to cut it. Can't move the frame right now, so I need to position the rear axle assembly. But I think that's a problem for another day. Right now I am quite sore. I am on some medication that seems to finally be taking a little bit of effect. It's a nerve pain medication. Yeah, it's still just kind of a mask for the pain, but yeah, I just keep trying to get work done to make this happen. So right now I'm gonna put you on the tripod, grab the grinder, which should be right on the floor back there. So today is the first time I've used this particular grinder in over a year. It still had the ring in there from the cutoff wheel that exploded and nailed me in the chest. But I put a normal grinding wheel on there. Hopefully that doesn't explode. But yeah, anyways, onto the tripod we go. And again, one of these days I will get some better equipment, you know, better tripod, maybe an actual camera instead of using my phone. But who knows? Okay. Okay, guys, I don't know if you recall when I said I had some stuff from Menards, the yardsticks. Well, hopefully this is okay. These are Performax brand, goes up to 3/4 inch, which is what I need. So, see how they do. I am a little concerned they are hex shank, but that may not necessarily mean anything. Alright, so important to note, apparently this Black & Decker drill has a trigger lock, which bit bound up, broke the hex shank off right at the dimple where it gets smaller for locking in. So, guess that's all I'm getting done for tonight. Let me get this piece of that shaft out of the drill. Over there, I do have a small bench vise. I can probably be a little safer locking the metal bits in there and doing it that way. So, yeah, for now, if I don't do anything else tonight or tomorrow, have a happy Easter. And we'll see you guys next time.